Percussive Storytelling Live, week 6 from my living room.
I love the fish tank.
And the fish tank. Hi!
Hi.
My name is Corey.
Hi, Blake.
And I work in a drum factory. I have a wife, 2 kids, and a dog. One day my boss said to me, she said, Corey. I said, yeah. Are you busy? I said, nah. She said, so hit the cymbal with your left foot. Hi, my name is Corey, and I work in a drum factory. I have a wife, 2 kids, and a dog. One day my boss said to me, she said, Corey. I said, yeah. Are you busy? I said, nah. She said, so hit the tambourine with your right foot. Hi, my name is Corey, and I work in a drum factory. I have a wife, 2 kids, and a dog. One day my boss said to me, she said, Corey. I said, yeah. Are you busy? I said, nah. She said, so hit the drum with your left hand. Hi, my name is Corey, and I work in a drum factory. I have a wife, 2 kids, and a dog. One day my boss said to me, she said, Corey? I said, yeah. Are you busy? I said, nah. She said, so hit the blocks with your right hand. Hi, my name is Corey, and I work in a drum factory. I have a wife, 2 kids, and a dog. One day my boss said to me, she said, Corey? I said, yeah. Are you busy? I said, nah. She said, so hit the crasher with your right hand. Hi, my name is Corey, and I work in a drum factory. I have a wife, 2 kids, and a dog. One day my boss said to me, she said, Corey? I said, yeah. Are you busy? I said, nah. She said, so hit the bells with your right hand. Hi, my name is Corey, and I work in a drum factory. I have a wife, 2 kids, and a dog. One day my boss said to me, she said, Corey? I said, yeah. Are you busy? I said, nah. And hit the shakers with your left hand. Hi, my name is Corey, and I work in a drum factory. I have a wife, 2 kids, and a dog. One day my boss said to me, she said, Corey? I said, yeah. Are you busy? I said, nah. And please go a little faster. Hi, my name is Corey, and I work in a drum factory. Have a wife, 2 kids, and a dog. One day my boss said to me, she said, Corey. I said, yeah. Are you busy? Yes, and no. Then please go a little faster. Hi, my name is Corey, and I work in a drum factory. Yes. Yes, I am busy. Yeah. Oren, were you looking for another snack? What were you doing back there? Probably. So, as you guys may know, my name is Corey. I do have a wife. I do have 2 kids. And I do have a dog who keeps walking around here because she's trying to get Oren's snacks.
And she likes to disco music.
She likes you. But I don't work in a drum factory. Remember, that is a metaphor for my garage where I create these stories that you hear today. Part of a program called Percussive Storytelling. Well, what does it mean? It means I play percussion. And everything you see in here today is a percussion instrument because of the magic trick. Here we go. What am I going to do today? The stick goes up. The stick goes
down.
Sound. Anything you hit with something else to make a sound is a percussion instrument. So, the bell, percussion instrument. The blocks, percussion instrument. The wall, percussion instrument. My iPad, Percussion instrument, the table. Percussion instrument, the chicken. A percussion instrument, my head.
Please don't use mine.
Ow. Definitely a percussion instrument. But as you heard in the first story, I don't just play the instruments, I tell stories at the same time. And that's what makes what I do called percussive storytelling. So as we go through these stories today, if you look down at the YouTube comments section or description section, you'll see the phone number, email, Instagram, Facebook, all that fun stuff. Please send questions, comments, jokes, anything. I know that the ones who are watching now, you are like the true and tried warriors who keep coming back week after week. And so I'm trying to keep things as fresh and exciting as possible. And so I have 3 more stories for you today. And one thing I wanted to talk about, though, is I figured I'd introduce a concept of sound, because percussionists, we deal with sound all the time. And that concept today is resonance. So can you guys say resonance?
Resonance.
No, not presidents or residence where you live. Resonance. Say resonance.
Resonance.
Very good, Arn. And resonance simply is how long a sound is a sound. For example, I'm going to hit this block. This is a wood block. Now listen. Bump. It's a short sound. There is nothing else to it. It's just bump, just like that. Now, I'm going to hit the cymbal. Listen to this. Can you hear how it's longer sound? It goes crash, right? And so that means it has a longer resonance than the wood block. So once again, the wood block, the cymbal. And I've brought a lot of other instruments for you to check out today as we go through the stories. And I want you to think about resonance. And I brought some really cool instruments, so you're going to have to wait to see. But in this next story, called The Turnip, there are a number of things going on. So I want you to listen for instruments that have long sounds or short sounds. And I also want you to listen to the characters or the leitmotifs. Now, a leitmotif is a sound that stands for something in the story. In this case, I use this shaker to be the turnip. So when I say turnip, I shake the shaker. And there are other leitmotifs in this story, so you're going to try to identify those, and then we're going to talk a little bit more about resonance. So I hope you enjoy The Turnip. Once upon a time, an old man planted a turnip seed and said, "Grow, grow, little turnip, grow sweet. Grow, grow, little turnip, grow strong." And the turnip did grow up sweet, strong, big, enormous. Then, one day, the old man went to pull the turnip up. And he pulled. And pulled. And pulled again. But couldn't pull the turnip up. So he called the old woman. And he pulled. And pulled. And the old woman pulled the old man. They pulled and pulled and pulled, but couldn't pull the turnip up. So the old woman called her big, strong grandson. And the old man pulled the turnip. The old woman pulled the old man. The grandson pulled the old woman. They pulled and pulled and pulled, but couldn't pull the turnip up. So the grandson called his dog. And the old man pulled the turnip. The old woman pulled the old man. The grandson pulled the old woman. The dog pulled the grandson. They pulled and pulled and pulled and couldn't pull the turnip up. So the dog called the cat. Very good.
I know the story.
Choo! And the old man pulled the turnip. The old woman pulled the old man. The grandson pulled the old woman. The dog pulled the grandson. The cats pulled the dog. They pulled and pulled and pulled and couldn't pull the turnip up. So finally, the cat decided to call the littlest, tiniest mouse. What'd you call him for, said the old man. Surely he can't help us, said the big, strong grandson. But they decided to try anyway.
Do it quickly.
One, two, three. And the old man pulled the turnip. The old woman pulled the old man. The grandson pulled the old woman. The dog pulled the grandson. The cat pulled the dog. The mouse pulled the cat. They pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled and pulled until finally the turnip popped up at last. The moral of the story, sometimes even the strongest need the help of the smallest. The end. All right. There you go. There is the turnip. So first we're going to talk about the leitmotifs. So if you remember, Oren, what was this in the story?
Turnip.
The turnip. Of course, this is not a real vegetable. This is not a turnip. This is just a shaker. But in the story, when I assigned the sound of the shaker to the turnip, it became the turnip. Let's see here. We also had this cool little character. What was that?
Mouse.
It was the mouse. Very, very good job, Weber. I heard Weber yelling that one. It was the mouse. Now, this is not a mouse. This is a woodblock. Sorry to ruin it for you. I was not actually hitting a mouse when I said that. This is just a block of wood. But in the story, it became the mouse. And then we had this one. This is also kind of a powerful one. What is this here?
It's a stick.
This is, yeah, it's just a stick. And this is
And we
just a bell. But together it became and. There you go. And that's how powerful a leitmotif can be, because I actually heard, I'm pretty sure I heard Sierra like way, way, way across town yelling at me going, Gory, hit the bell, hit the bell. I'm pretty sure she was yelling. And I could hear Zach and Isabel being like, dude, hit the bell. And they're on the other side of the country. So that's how powerful a leitmotif can be. But as I said, we're talking more about resonance today. So these instruments that I use, most of them have a very short sound, meaning they don't have a lot of resonance at all. So listen. Okay? In the percussion world, we'd refer to that as a dry sound because there's not a lot of resonance. You hit it, and that's pretty much all you get. But then there were some more resonant sounds. Let's start with this bell. Oh, it's still ringing. Or this bell. They're still ringing. That means they have a long resonance, and percussionists would say that's more of a wet sound. So if you want to compare it to water or
What sound?
sand or whatever. Or
What sand?
wet sand. Well, that's like the nebula. Yeah, of course, Orrin picks like the one exception to the rule. Thank you. Thank you, child of mine. Yeah, so we have the short sounds and the longer sounds. And then we have the in-betweenies, and that would be this. So this is a ratchet, and I could just do one little scrape, and that's it. Or a lot. Same with the shaker. One little shake, or a lot, making it more resonant. And so I brought some other resonant instruments for you today. This is called a vibroslap. Get ready for this one. Oh yeah, that's good stuff. We also have just a simple bell that can ring. Let's see here. I have a music box. And then I brought this. So in case anyone decided to come today, you get a big treat. Oh, here we go. You ready?
It's really
This is called a tam-tam. You might think it's a gong. There's a difference. And get ready. Oh, I can't hold it. It's too big. It would ring for like 20 minutes. It'd probably blow out your speakers. Whoa. Yeah, pretty rad. That is a big instrument. So if you have any questions on what we've talked about so far, please send them in, or questions in general, mainly about the instruments or the stories or whatever. Mika! How you doing, Mika? Which squeaky toy do I like the most? The chicken, the cow, or the hamburger? So the hamburger I don't like as much because if you squeak it, it'll squeak. It'll go squeak. I don't know where it is. You squeak it and it goes squeak, and then like 30 seconds later, it'll go, and that's kind of weird. The chicken is special to me because I've had this for a while. But there's something like ultra special about the cow, mainly because it makes the strangest moo sound I think I've ever heard. It does not sound like this cow is doing too well. Or maybe this cow, I don't know,
wants to eat.
is very hungry. It doesn't, I know, it's crazy. So yes, I do like squeaky toys. They are percussion instruments. Okay, that's really funny. That's a good one. Yeah, thanks, Eric.
What is it?
He said that my lesson today will resonate with him for a long time. Yeah. Well played, sir.
What do you mean?
Because I'm talking about resonance. All right, a couple more jokes here. Why did the bear not want dessert? Because he was stuffed. Stuffed bear? Stuffed teddy? Yeah. Where do horses live? This is one of my favorites. Where do horses live?
I don't know.
In neighborhoods. That's a good one. Neighborhoods. All right, one more and we'll move on here. Why was the bird so nervous? Because she had butterflies in her stomach. Get it? Butterflies? Like she was nervous. And she's a bird, so she ate the butterflies. Orrin is looking at me like I am crazy, which I may be, but not because of those jokes. Before we move on to the next story, we have a birthday to celebrate. Not in our house, Well, I don't think so. Hopefully I didn't forget anyone's birthday. I don't really know the birthdays of the fish, so I'm not sure. But it is Isabel's birthday, I think yesterday or Saturday. And Isabel, I believe, turned 10, same age as my daughter, 4th grade, I'm guessing. And what's really cool about Isabel is her dad and I have known each other, Tim, what would you say? Since we were 13, 14, district band, Virginia? A long time. That makes us still 29 years old. I'm still 29. No, Oren, do not say anything. We're still 29, Tim.
No.
So Isabel, it is your birthday, so everybody, wherever you are around the world, around the country, let's sing. A 1, a 2, a 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Isabel. Happy birthday to you. Well, that's my amazingly, creatively, nutty, improvised version of Happy Birthday.
I wanted to say Happy Birthday.
Happy birthday. All right, I'm just going to move things over here. Oh, thanks, Oren. You're hired. Yep, and then we'll make it go lower so people can see.
Nope.
There we go.
I'm hired. Yay. What do I
Okay.
have to
All right, Oren, that's good, bud. Thank you.
do?
All right, 2 more stories for you. I got lazy this week. I'm just doing drum stories because I got lazy and didn't set other stories. So there you go. But I wanted to play these next 2 about using these hand drums. They're just 2 of my other drum stories. One's called Harumph, about the camel, and the other is Tikki, Tembo, because whenever I get lazy and I need to throw a story in, the answer is always Tikki, Tembo. So those are the next 2 stories. Please send some questions or comments or whatever. Let me check to see if someone actually sent any Facebook or Instagrammy thingies, because I'm super technologically advanced. I have the TikTok. Yes, TikTok. So our lesson about resonance continues with this drum. And this is something that makes this drum very special. It's called a zarb or a tombak. And it is from the Middle East region of the world. And those would be countries like Syria, Israel, Egypt. It's kind of hard to place exactly Iran, because the drum is older than the countries. But it's called a goblet drum. You can see how it's shaped. And what I love about this drum is that it rings. It has resonance. So listen to this. Bum. It actually has some length to the sound, as compared to just being short like this. And so what that allows me to do is, with the drum head being thin, I can push into it and make the pitch change. So listen to this. You heard it go. And that is raising the pitch and lowering the pitch. And that's only possible because of the resonance. And I thought that this story about the camel, how the camel got its hump, and it would be a great one to tell here because camels are from that part of the world, this drum's from that part of the world. So I'm going to tell you a not true story about how the camel got its hump. And it's called Harumph because the camel keeps saying Harumph until in the end they drop the R and he just has a hump. So that's kind of the plot of this story. The camel's hump may seem quite silly indeed, but once it was flat as a conde at sea. Long, long ago in a dry desert land, the animals were all awakening in the sand. There were desert rats, lions, and fat sand rats, elephants, beetles, mouse-tailed bats, elephants lifted, the sand rats dug, the beetles mopped up the slime of the slugs, but the camel did nothing. He just sat like a lump and napped lazily on an old tree stump, which was under the shade of an acacia tree, where he often sat sipping on cool iced tea. But the camel, in fact, he angered his friends who worked very hard to decook and cleanse. They decided to talk to the camel and see if his dromedary buttocks would move from the tree. The elephant went first with his great heavy feet, imploring the camel to get on his feet. But the camel just smiled and stayed on his rump, opting instead for a bellowing Harumph. Next was the snake with his long curved spine. Camel, he hissed, stop wasting our time. But the camel did nothing but sat like a lump. Yawned a giant. Rump. Next were the beetles, scurrying legs. Camel, he yelped, please don't make us beg. But the camel just smiled and sat on his stump, humming a melody. Harumph, 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 harumph. The last was the lion, looking for war. He puffed up his chest, he let out a roar. Camel, he yelled with a dignified air, you better come work. It just isn't fair. But the camel did nothing but sat on his stump, and instead let out a mischievous Harumph. By this point, the animals had suffered enough, and they decided to call the camel's bluff. So they summoned a djinn who formed out of the air and begged him to make the camel play fair. But djinn, they complained, he refuses to clean. He won't pick her up or mop up the slush. He won't gather food or sweep sand in this tub. He just sits on his buttocks and answers Harumph. If Harumph's what he wants, Harumph's what he'll get. And the djinn set right off to settle the debt. He found the camel under the acacia tree, stumping along and drinking iced tea. Excuse me, camel, the djinn said to the lump, but I believe it is time to rise off that stump. The camel said nothing but continued to chew until the djinn grew impatient and turned a red hue. Camel, he yelled, time for your surprise. And the camel straight back began to rise, rise, and rise. He jumped off the stump, and just as he rose, the stump disappeared right under his toes. Startled and scared, the camel yelled, hump! And just like that, he had his own bump. The djinn said, now camel, this hump is for you. To catch up on work you're too lazy to do. You see, my friend, this hump's filled with water. You can work for 3 days in the desert without water. So up you go, camel, now don't be a grump. For you are the recipient of a brand new hump. Kaboom. There you go. That is Harumph about the camel and how he got his hump. Not a true story. Hold off on the tam-tam for now. But I hope you can hear in this story the resonance of this drum, what makes it so special. Once again, if I hit it, there There's a ring to it, a sustain. That's resonance. And then it allows me to change the pitch. Very cool drum. Very interesting drum. We have one more story. Before I do that, I did bring a couple other instruments. Okay. These are called thunder tubes. You will hear why in a second. We're talking about resonance, right? Well, here's thunder tube number 1. It's a storm. There you go. Sounds like thunder. And we have a bigger one.
By the way, there's a spider in that. There's a spider in that.
Much bigger storm. You can hear how long this sound is lasting, and that again is called resonance. Get ready for the last story. I think I have a couple last jokes, if I'm not mistaken. Although I have no idea where I put my jokes. Uh-oh. Jokes are missing. Luckily, I think some people are sending... Oh, that's a good one. Nice. Why did the Cyclops live so close to his... Why did the Cyclops have to close his school? And remember, a Cyclops is someone with one eye. He only had one pupil. Student or eye. So maybe that's an excellent joke. That's like next level joke right there. That's really, really good. Let's see here. Ooh, shout outs. Okay, shout out to Wyatt. Hi, Wyatt. How's it going, man? Hope to see you again sometime. Zoe says hi. She is not in this room right now because, it's like she's too cool to watch my show anymore. Now, in full fairness, I think she's seen me play over 100 shows, so she decided to do homework on a Monday morning at 9 a.m. instead of watching her dear father perform. Anyway, hi, Wyatt. A couple jokes here. Why did the cow become an astronaut? To walk on the moon. It's a cowstronaut. Get it? Yeah. And finally, last joke before the last story. What is a frog's favorite snack? French flies.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes! Love these jokes. I have volumes and volumes of bad dad jokes. Some of them I get from a book, others from my bad dad joke brain, and others from my dear father who has been passing them down for generations upon generations. So thank you again, guys, for coming out. I have one more story. If you have any questions or comments or sound questions or jokes or shout outs, please text, send, email. It definitely helps. I'm just checking to see if I have anything here before moving on. It's always slightly awkward to be looking at a screen while also looking at a screen, trying to perform. So again, thank you for coming out these Mondays. It's been fun. I like doing it. It's helpful for me as a performer to have something to perform. And I hope that you guys are enjoying it. And please, adults, share. I know that we're getting a little bit of fatigue going on, being stuck at home and all these things that we have in our schedules. But please come check this out and share so people can come every Monday morning. I've heard that some people are rearranging their schedules around my shows. Like my own parents use my show as an indicator that they need to go food shopping. Well, it's perfect. Like, okay, Monday morning, watch Corey's show, go buy Dad peanut butter. Check. Pop likes peanut butter, right?
Yeah.
See?
Oh, do you know what was so funny?
Okay. You don't want to tell an actual personal joke story when people are watching, right? Hold on to that story. All right, this last story is Tikki Tembo. You guys know this one? Everyone knows this one. I'm not doing the Eddie Kuchikachi Kamatosa Noka Sama Kama Wacky Brown version. I'm doing the Tikki Tembo Nosa Rumbo Trumper Richie Gibbery Pimbo version. I know. It's funny. So I hope you enjoy this story. And here we go. Once upon a time, there was a custom of all the fathers and mothers in China to give their first sons great long names. But second sons were given hardly any name at all. In a small mountain village, there lived a mother who had two little sons. Her second son she called Chang, which meant little, but her first son she called Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Charibari, Richie, Pipberry, Pimbo, which meant the most wonderful thing in the whole wide world. Now every morning the mother went to wash in a little stream near her home, and the two boys always went chattering along with her. And near the stream was an old well. Don't go near the well, warned the mother, or you will surely fall in. Now the boys did not always listen to their mother, and one day they were walking on the well, they were playing on the well, they were bouncing on the well, and Chang fell into the well. So Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Charibari, Richie, Pipberry, Pimbo ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to his mother and said, Mother, come quick, Chang is at the bottom of the well. Oh, that miserable child, said his mother. Run quickly and get the old man with the ladder to fish him out. So, Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Charibari, Richie, Pipberry, Pimbo ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to the old man with the ladder and said, Oh man, come quick, Chang is at the bottom of the well. And the old man with the ladder just sighed and said, Chang. And he ran as fast as his old legs could carry him. Step over step, step over step, he went into the well, picked up little Chang, then step over step, step over step, brought him out of the well. And he puffed water out of him, pushed the air into him, puffed water out of him, pushed the air into him. And soon Chang was as good as new. Now, for many months, the boys did not go near the well. But after the moon festival, they ran to the well to eat their rice cakes. They ate on the well, they played on the well, they bounced on the well, they tiptoed on the well. And Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Charibari, Richie, Pipberry, Pimbo fell into the well. So Chang ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to his mother and said, Most honorable mother, come quick, Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Charibari, Richie, Pipberry, who's the bottom of the well? The water roars, little one, I cannot hear you. So Chang raised his voice and cried, Most honorable mother, Tikki Tembo, Nosa, Rimbo, Rimbo. Child, what are you trying to say? Rembo, Tikki, he gasped. Pip is at the bottom of the well. Oh, my son, surely the evil spirits have bewitched your tongue. Speak your brother's name with respect. And poor little Chang was out of breath from saying that great, long name, that he didn't think he could say it one more time. But then he thought of his brother at the bottom of the well, alone and cold. So he took a deep breath and slowly, very, very slowly, at the bottom of the well. Oh no, gasped his mother. Run quickly, get the old man with the ladder, fishing out so shiny. Ran as fast as his little legs could carry him to the old man with the ladder and said, oh man, come quick, Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, no saw rainbow, Charlie, Richie, Fit, Fairy, Tembo is at the bottom of the well. And the old man with the ladder ran as fast as his old legs could carry him. Step over step, step over step, he went into the well, then step over step, step over step, out of the well, with the little boy in his arms. And he pumped water out of him, pushed the air into him, pumped water out of him, pushed the air into him. But Tikki, Tikki, Tembo, no saw rainbow, Charlie, Richie, Fit, Fairy, Tembo had been in the well for so long because of his great long name, that the moon rose many times before he was quite the same again. And from that day to this, the Chinese have always thought it wise to give all of their children little, short names. The end. There you go. Wonderful story with a great cameo by the cow, because, you know, it's the cow. Gotta have the cow. All right, let's see here. Any messages or questions before we wrap up? A Noah's Ark story. Okay, I actually have, I am working on new stories. It's tough because we're home and kids and all that stuff. I do have a couple I'm trying to put together, and maybe I'll try something out for you guys next week or week after. Okay, Samir, we're gonna end with this joke here because that's pretty epic. What did the baby corn say to the mama corn?
I don't know.
Where's popcorn? Baby, mama, papa. Where's popcorn? The cornier the better. Oh, cornier. Hey, that's a good one. All right, guys. Thank you again for sharing an hour on this Monday with me. Please share, please share, please share. I can't say that enough. I'm not making money from this. I do not want to make money from this. Parents, adults, teachers, get the word out to principals, school districts, whatever. I would just love to share this with people. So thank you guys. See you next Monday. Have a wonderful week.
Have fun and stuff.
Have fun and stuff. That's right, Oren. And I'll see you later.